Today I'm going to show you how to turn this artwork into this. One spot color, another one, and another one. Each spot color is on its own layer. During the screen printing process, each one of these layers becomes its own printing screen. If you have never created a spot color separation before, this tutorial is for you. By the end of this tutorial, you will know how to create a simple spot color separation in Photoshop for screen printing. Hi, I'm Venkat from Learn Color Separation. If you'd like to follow along with me, I have included a starting PDF with the artwork. We'll use it to create a simple spot color separation together. If you're completely new to color separation for screen printing, this is a great place to start. Throughout the tutorial, I will explain not only what we are doing in Photoshop, but why each step matters for screen printing. So let's get started. First, let's open the artwork. Go to File, Open, and select the PDF artwork you're using for this tutorial. This artwork was created in Adobe Illustrator and saved as a PDF. Click Open. When we open it in Photoshop, we'll see the Import PDF window. Let's go through the settings. First, set crop to bounding box. This removes any extra empty space around the artwork. Next, turn anti-alias off. This keeps the artwork edges clean and sharp for our separation. Now set the print size you need. I'm going to use 11 inches wide. Make sure constraint proportion is checked so the artwork keeps its correct proportions. Next, set the resolution to 600 dpi. This helps reduce jagged edges when the vector artwork is rasterized in Photoshop. Finally, make sure the mode is set to RGB color. Now click OK. Great. The artwork is now imported at the size and resolution we'll use for the separation. Rename the layer to artwork. Now that we have imported the artwork, let's identify the colors that need to be printed. This artwork contains 4 colors: white, teal, orange, and black. Since this artwork is going to be printed on a white t-shirt, we don't need to print the white ink. The white areas will simply come from the t-shirt itself. So we only need to separate the teal, orange, and black. Each of these colors will become its own printing screen. Now that we have identified the colors we need to print, let's separate them. We'll use the Magic Wand tool to select the spot colors. Select the Magic Wand tool. In the options bar, use these settings. Turn anti-alias off. This keeps the selection edges clean and sharp. Set tolerance to 10. This helps us select the color we are targeting without including too many similar shades. Finally, turn contiguous off. This allows us to select the same color throughout the artwork with a single click. Now we are ready to start separating the colors. Before we separate the spot colors, let's remove the white from the artwork. Since this design will be printed on a white t-shirt, the t-shirt itself will provide the white areas, so we don't need a white separation. Make sure the artwork layer is selected in the layers panel. Now click on any white area using the Magic Wand tool. Because contiguous is turned off, Magic Wand selects all the white areas at once. Press delete. Now the white areas are transparent. Press Ctrl plus D on Windows or Command plus D on Mac to deselect. Now we are ready to separate the printing colors. We'll start with the teal. Click on any teal area. Magic Wand selects all the teal areas in the artwork. Now right click and choose Layer via Copy. This places the selected color onto its own layer while leaving the original artwork unchanged. Rename the new layer to teal. You can now see that this layer contains only the teal spot color. During screen printing, this layer can be used to create the printing screen for the teal ink. Now let's separate the remaining colors. Select the original artwork layer. Now click on the orange color. Right click and choose Layer via Copy. Rename the new layer to orange. Now repeat the same steps for the black color. When you are finished, each printing color should be on its own layer. We have now separated all the printing colors. Let's rearrange the layers. First is teal, second is orange, and third is black. Now let's preview the separations we have created. Since we are printing on a white t-shirt, let's create a white background to represent the garment. Click the new layer icon to create a new layer. Move the new layer below the separated color layers. Rename it t-shirt color white. Now to fill this layer with white, go to Edit, Fill, choose white, then click OK. Hide the other layers. Now let's check each separation. Here's the teal, here's the orange, and here's the black. Each layer contains only one spot color. Now turn all three layers back on. Together they recreate the original design. That's the basic idea behind spot color separation. Each printable color is separated onto its own layer, and each separation can be used to create its own printing screen. And that's the basic process for creating a simple spot color separation in Photoshop. If you'd like to practice, I've included the artwork PDF. Try creating the separation yourself and see if you can reproduce the same result. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to learn the complete workflow for creating production-ready spot color separations for screen printing, check out the course, Spot Color Separation in Photoshop Essentials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.